Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will get the first swing today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Dogs will have to punt this one away. And here's the return now from midfield. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Longhorns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Grab down the middle. It's Snead. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Longhorns are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone in here, Kirk. In a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Number 87, McGuire and the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the The Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Evanson. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
The Sox were able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a man. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
The Dogs will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That's an important first down on that running play. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, you almost feel bad for the running back here. There's just nowhere to go. He ends up trying to bounce it to get to the outside on a draw, but the defense covered up all the gaps and made that impossible. It's another nice job by this defense.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Snead. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Longhorns line it up with first and goal. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, not a whole lot of options there for the quarterback. Ends up trying to pitch it out, get some yards, but not enough for the first down.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Trying to make it with a quarterback sneak. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Second down play coming up for this offense. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short connection to the tight end here. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He flips it to the back across the middle. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it on a crossing route. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Caught by the receiver. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense now set up 1st and goal after a critical roughing the passer penalty. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass caught. 2nd down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle. This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. With the catch, it's John. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Snead. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Longhorns getting set on first and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So on fourth down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Wants to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's hauled in. What a catch. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain in the pitch and catch. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's how you finish a play.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
BAT is good. Puts them in front, 14-13 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Eludes a tackle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
I love those positive yards on first and 10. And it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches. But sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Running back has it on a screen now. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And we're going to throw now on first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Quick throw to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. Wideouts now clustered. Gonna run it. It's King. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, their hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play at that corner.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He'll hand it off. Will not be brought down. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Georgia.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line, and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The sure hands. It's John. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Snead. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. It's a draw to the back. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Caught quickly. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. They're trying to sneak it for the 1st. The Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. Play action here on 1st down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's second down after that completion. Here comes a handoff. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Play action fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver grabs it. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Finds his man. It's John. He's found some room at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And with one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his target, and it's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Finds his target. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Grab down the middle. It's Snead. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Makes it look easy. And with that, they retake the lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled, but they're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. On first down, it's play action. He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
Point after, not right through. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
On the run, it's King. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Caught behind the line. It's King. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run. And a job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
This time it's complete. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Grinding away on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead in the final quarter. One will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yard.
They'll take a deep shot. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Officials spotting an offensive pass interference. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's John. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a two-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots downfield, and we're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. This crowd looking for a big 4th down stop. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Hunt over the middle. It's Snead. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in 1st down, just to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Receiver makes the catch. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's John. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
And they tack on the extra point. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. So what an entertaining battle here today. But
every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure